This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate the support, folks. Thank you a ton. Please check out the site flyliving.ca, a brand for the people of today, tomorrow, and yesterday's generations. Today we're diving into a topic that's essential for all of us, no matter who we are, the things we idolize. Many of us have things in life we hold on to tightly, whether it's success, a career, a relationship, or even material things like wealth or social status. But here's the truth. Whatever you put on a pedestal can quickly become your greatest test. You see, the things we idolize the most often become sources of our deepest challenges and struggles. Why? Because they can start to define our identity, self-worth, and happiness. Let's take a look at why this happens, how to identify what's become an idol in your life, and what you can do to keep these things in perspective. Our lives can often revolve around what we idolize the most, whether it's career, relationships, money, or even social approval. These things can subtly begin to consume us. It's natural to be drawn to success or companionship, but the challenge is keeping them in their rightful place and not allowing them to overshadow what truly matters. When we elevate something to an idol status, we start to believe our value depends on it. Think about it. If your worth is tied to wealth, you're always going to chase the next dollar, never feeling like you have enough. Or if you idolize the approval of others, you might constantly seek validation, only to feel empty when it fades. Idolizing something can also cloud our decisions. Say you idolize success. You might prioritize work over family, health, or peace, believing that the next promotion will finally bring satisfaction. But what happens if it doesn't? The disappointment can feel shattering because that idol has taken the place of your self-worth. This isn't to say that wanting success, relationships, or financial security is wrong. The issue is when we place our identity in these things, expecting them to fulfill us in ways they can't. Because when these things fail to meet our expectations, and they inevitably will, the fallout can be overwhelming. Our greatest test comes when we're confronted with the limits of these idols. For example, if your career doesn't go as planned, or a relationship ends, you're left facing a void. But what if we could see these challenges not as failures, but as reminders to recalibrate our priorities? It's in these moments that we're invited to take a step back, realign our focus, and find a foundation that's not as easily shaken. A practical way to begin shifting this focus is to reflect on what gives you peace and purpose, regardless of your circumstances. When you're not relying on external factors to validate you, it becomes easier to navigate life's ups and downs without losing yourself in the process. So, think about the things you value the most. Are they truly fulfilling you, or are they taking a place in your life that they shouldn't? When we place our sense of worth on something deeper, something that doesn't change with the seasons of life, we can find a peace that external success or approval can never fully provide. In Matthew 6:33, we're reminded to seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. By aligning our hearts with what's eternal, we can appreciate life's blessings without letting them control us.